about collectively coming together and listening to other people and wanting to be inspired and think, oh, I can do that.
Hello and welcome to North West Women's Day.
I'm one of the UK's female entrepreneurship ambassadors. So this is one of my biggest give backs to try and actually help women entrepreneurs. So it's about promoting people who would like to consider entrepreneurship as a career option, but also about helping and supporting those who have already taken the plunge. Having an opportunity to come and actually take time out of your business, I think, is really important. We get the most fantastic high calibre women who would normally be unaffordable to people who come and donate their services. We aim our sessions, so we have ones that are suitable for people who are pre-startup, early startup, and ones that are suitable for people who are more established. And we try and do it in the pick and mix format that allows everybody to create the day that they actually want.
We thought we were going to give you a real treat today. We've got two fantastic speakers, both very, very different. But we thought in an Olympic year, we needed an Olympian. So I am absolutely thrilled to say that we have the lovely Diane Madal with us today.
Thank you, Mel, for inviting me to today's event. You're here because you are passionate about enterprising women and also have a wealth of experience to share. So I started running when I was 11 years old. I retired when I was 34. Didn't always come away with a medal, didn't always set a personal best, but it was about that resilience and believing in what the vision was. Real results come not only from our teachers, our colleagues, our friends and family who support us along the journey, but real results come from you.
What we try to do is to get people that people haven't necessarily seen before, and that's quite hard. And we want them to be Northwest based because that's what we try and showcase. So this year, Diane Madal talking about her career, the challenges that she's faced in that career, and then how she's reinvented herself and gone on to do something different. And then alongside that to have Sharon, who was absolutely brilliant, talking about her journey from leaving school to actually running a really successful insurance business.
So I opened an insurance company from my back bedroom. Not got a clue. I just got my head down, got in there and went for it, because I didn't want to get to 40 and at 40 regret for the rest of my life that I didn't give it a shot before that day.
I've ended up coming along because a friend of mine came to the event last year and had a ticket this year, and I looked at the agenda and just thought, gosh, this looks like a great agenda. I'd definitely like to come. I've just done something slightly scary in that I've just packed my job in and I've given myself 6 months to either make a change of career or start a business. I've been to a couple of workshops which have been great, but I think the most important thing is it's just a great bunch of people to be talking to and just really sharing ideas and exploring ideas.
The solutions have to be structural solutions. You have to create the childcare, you have to design a school curriculum that means that girls from a very, very early age, right back in primary school, are being encouraged to think that they can have the same aspirations as boys. There is a structural response to the problem, and when you put in a structural response, you start to get some change.
My inspiration is sitting in my back garden, and it was my 2 apple trees, believe it or not. I decided that I wanted to fight the big boys in the supermarket with something that tasted like it was homemade.
I was at the Inspiring Women's Awards this year and I was nominated for Entrepreneur of the Year, and then that's how I met Melanie. Obviously we got on really well and she said, why don't you come to Northwest Women in Business event and come and talk? So I did. I think I seem to have got across my story, but also be able to show that you can do something from nothing.
I want each group now to pick one that we'd like to share with the rest of the group.
My name's Anne Mulhaney, I come from Manchester Metropolitan University. We were focusing on how people see things differently, and what I did was ask the group to choose a company and then using some metaphor, for instance a car, an animal, an item of clothing, to describe that organisation.
The item of clothing is knickers. Something comfortable, you need them and you can't live without them.
What people tend to leave with after a session like this is to be able to reflect on themselves and their own identity or their organisation's identity.
I'm Emma and I run and founded Made by Emma. I used to be a full-time nurse and I gave that up last year to concentrate on this. Really positive so far, yeah, everyone's saying lovely things. A lot of people have took my cards because they've got future weddings coming up, anniversaries. It can be quite lonely when you work from home. It's nice to meet other people in the same boat and try and sell a few products.
We rely on our sponsors hugely. I mean, they do two things for us. One is that their generosity actually allows us to keep the event affordable. But alongside that, and probably for me even more important, is that they bring their expertise. So one of the things that they do for us is that they either speak or they run a workshop or both, but they're also in our living library, so they're available for people to borrow in an atmosphere that's really approachable and friendly.
It's just been absolutely amazing buzz, lots of business, lots of personal chit chat. It's just been a fantastic day, fantastic environment.
The thing that just comes across loud and clear is that it's in you. It's, you know, if you want to do it, you can do it. You just need to have the focus, and it's really good to hear what other people have done.
It's amazing. Where else can you get like 250 women all under one roof, all with a common goal of trying to help each other?
The quality of the speakers, the workshop sessions has been outstanding. They reach me on a very deep level. I cannot praise them highly enough. And for me, life-changing. And I'm going to spend the next year proving that what I've just told you is the truth, that it is life-changing for me. I can't wait for the rest of my life.